Welcome back for Little Big Planet 2. I would like to do a gag in the opening, but I can't think of any gags to do, so we'll just get right into it. Push the spongy bits to find a path. Beat the timer and grab the something. Push the spongy bits to find the fastest path through the maze. Avoid the fiery coals. Beat the timer, get the high score. Don't forget to score the spoil with the timer and win points. Why do I feel like the costume I'm wearing right now is the costume I have spent the most amount of the game in? Oh, it's this song. I believe this is called The Application of Science. That'll teach them. Or something like that. Something to that effect. I know it's got something in parentheses that's funny. Was not aware of where this song plays. There's also another song by the same artist. I think it's actually the Daniel Pemberton TV or television orchestra. Same people who did that one song in the Savannah where I was like, I forgot this exists, but it's a good song. So that's definitely the thing to keep in mind. It's like, just because I forget it's in the game doesn't mean I think it's a bad song. I don't think there are any bad songs in this game. At least definitely none coming to mind right now. Run for your lives! The only bad Little Big Planet songs I know of are the ones I tried to make with Little Big Planet 2's music maker that just did not turn out good. Poor Frida thinks she's been jilted. Jilted? She's destroying everything in her path with the Skulldozer. Run away very fast! Run away! Oh wait, that's sad. Run away! Ah, I'm running! There's that statue again. Oops. Okay. I'm getting a little ahead of where the level's supposed to be going. This is an auto-scroller, and I don't think I'm allowed to run off camera. You know, I think every Little Big Planet game has a section like this. And, you know, fair enough, because it is cool. It is a good example of what you can do in this engine. No pun intended, I guess, with the Skulldozer engine. Look at the top half of the chest. Whoa, okay. Careful now. Carefully. Carefully. These levels definitely can take a few tries to get all the prizes. Although I think the way this one is set up in particular, sometimes things can get knocked down and you can get them before they fall into the pit. Like so. I don't want to wait for that one. I guess I will. Did I fall into the pit? I didn't even think I was on the same plane as the pit. But okay. Well, I missed the prize and I died. Thankfully, we got a double life checkpoint up there. It's not infinite, but, you know, it's twice as much, which is twice as good. Oop, nope. Okay, got it. El Dia de Muertos? The Day of the Dead? No, she's falling into the pit! And then up she goes, and down she goes. Thank you for saving our wedding. It was all just a silly misunderstanding. We shall honeymoon in Jalapenos Canyons. Come and meet my Uncle Jalapeno, master of explosives. Oh, I thought the heart was gonna fly away. I guess not. Yeah! You think Little Big Planet was gonna have some metal in it? Okay. I'm gonna let go preemptively so I don't accidentally hit something. You know, I don't accidentally hit replay. Boomtown. This level is a bit infamous, or at least as far as I'm aware. I don't know why I'm looking around my room like it's infamous. Possibly, I don't know, maybe. So nothing around my room is going to confirm. Anyway, this level, rescue Uncle Jalapeno from the evil Sheriff Zapata. It's not that it has 80 items. It's that it has 2 aced level gifts, and they're both good. But the problem is, it's a tricky level to ace. Now, you know what? It's early in the episode. I'm gonna stake this claim here. I'm gonna ace this level. Maybe not on the first go, but I will ace this level for your viewing pleasure. Oh, there we go. We come down in the heart. That's where my memory of the heart moving it comes from. Give my best to Uncle Jalapeno. Oh, and tell him to be careful with those explosives of his. Yeah, explosives. Real explosives. And this fun song. Sorry, I threw myself off with my own inflection there. Fun song. How do you get that stuff? Hang on. I'm not gonna focus on acing it right away because I do want the prizes. If I can remember how to get them, maybe I jump off the cliff from somewhere. Let me change my costume. I definitely want to wear that pinata skin. Yes. Or I could be a lucha. I like luchas. I find it kind of funny that I don't find American wrestling all that interesting, but luchas? Now that's interesting. I'll take the fangs off. What if I'm a lion pinata that can apparently wear a hat? Yeah, I could just have a sombrero on. Let's not. I feel like that's a touch too far. I could have the mustache. I don't really want the mustache. Oh, that's why I can wear a hat. It's because the lion ears are probably the same category. Excuse me. Okay, let's take these silly clothes off. I still have the zebra tail on. I can't believe I forgot. Put the lion tail on. It doesn't really come together. You know what? I'll stick with it. Sure. Let's not spend too much time on this. Oh, you know what I could do, actually? Possibly. No, you know... If I remember right, you actually get basic color stickers from doing the tutorials. You know, like a red square, blue square, that kind of stuff. And those are awesome. But how do I have a Metropolis sticker? Where did this come from? When did I pick that up? But yeah, basic color stickers, very good for costume customization. Hola, the evil Sheriff Zapata has kidnapped Uncle Jalapeno. Please help him. Grab this, grab that. How do I... I'll stop worrying about those prizes I missed. It's fine. Okay. Tricky part number 1. These shaky rocks. Okay, we're done. Whoop, I see you over there. What was I saying? Yeah, the color stickers. Very good for customizing your costume. So that alone makes the tutorials worth sitting through. That you can get... Whoa! I wasn't grabbing. Get between... No, grab this one. There. Now push these over. Clean jump pad to get over. Actually, I shouldn't call it jump pad because LittleBigPlanet 2 has jump pads. And they're very fun. Don't get covered in soot. You can get covered in soot from explosives. Whoa! I'm not actually that freaked out. I don't know why I'm being dramatic. Hit the button. Jump down. Fireball. Point ball. Fireball! Ah! I didn't know there was going to be a second one. Bye, fireballs. Oh, hi, cow. You grab the... Jump. Oh, well, okay. Sorry, cow. Right into the cactus. Thanks for the key. Did I finish that thought? Color stickers, very, very worth getting. I would like to have them right now so I could color my lion parts, but it's fine. 2 times down there. Two players part down there. Whoa! Okay, I touched it, but I'm fine. And I guess that is gonna just hang out with a cow down there. See, cow would have got knocked off the cliff even if I didn't knock it off the cliff. I don't like this. Especially because the camera is so low. Come on, camera! I forgot that was gonna play out like that. Sorry to whoever lives there. Okay, can I? Oh, okay. Maybe don't knock those over. Yeah, so the tricky part about this level is all the explosives. Making your costume dirty. I mean, that part isn't necessarily a danger. Wash costume, there we go. But the fact that the explosives can be tricky, especially later in the level, so it's easy to have a mishap happen. Oh, I thought that was a thick enough material that I could stand on it. Nope, it's background. Whee! I like how they set that up. That's a really nice little thing. What if I just jump down here and don't hit that switch? I want this song. I believe it's called Corn Man? Or maybe that's who it's by. I forget. Okay, maybe I do want to hit that switch so I can blow this up and get that stuff. Scratch my nose for a second. Can I get back up there? Yes, I can. Okay, hopefully this button will shield me from the explosion. Or it won't even be a big enough explosion to hurt me. Cool. Oh, they rope down the prizes so that they can't fly off without you collecting them. Is there a sticker switch, maybe? Nope, not costume. Get out of there. Hello? Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to just jump across. Excuse me. Oh, maybe I don't even need to blow it open? Hello? Oh, maybe those are the prizes you... Oh, yeah, those are probably the prizes you get from doing the two-player part down there. You know, it's like a bank heist. Very charming. Not very fun for me, though, because I can't get them. Haha! Talk about Boomtown. Your precious jalapeno is in that cell. Being evil really rocks. Well, good for you. I love that these signs are just written with, like, toy block font. Whee! Whoa! Okay, that is another tricky part about this level. This thing can kill you. You know, probably, obviously, you know, strapping a rocket to your I want to call it a motorcycle, but it's not really a motorcycle. Rocket-propelled vehicle is not a great idea. Help me free Jalapeno. Go grab those explosives and push them over to the cell. X marks the spot. Okay, where's the... When did I click the thumbstick? Okay, that stuff you have to come back for. Ugh, spiders. I don't like spiders. The stickers, I mean, not the actual hazard here. The scorpions, whose deadliness I am not sure what part is the deadly. I phrased that pretty well. Hey, look, there's Frida and Don Lu, and they're gone. At least they went together. So now we're starting to see a thing here. Thing going on. Someone's taking things. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is definitely a thing that may cause me to lose my ace. Uh-oh. So if you miss, it explodes. Which is hilarious. Ah! Well, that happened. See, that's why you typically want to ace a level after you get all the collectibles, and not do it simultaneously. Oh, there's the music, I think. Kinky, apparently. Surprised they didn't censor that. Okay, I believe this can block the scorpions and push them around, like it's perfectly safe for you to mess with. Get this stuff. Okay. Can I just ride this to victory? Whee! X marks the spot. Good work, now stand clear, over by the door. We'll get Uncle out in no time. Freedom! How can I thank you? I know, meet me down in that hole and I will show you how to use impact explosives. Hang on, I just gotta get this stuff. Woo, okay, I wasn't done. Impact explosives, they explode on impact. Watch how they affect different materials. And be careful while handling them. Use them to clear the tunnel on the right so we can escape. This is one of the other things, and probably the thing that makes this level so difficult to ace. Handling these impact explosives. I feel like this is a good time to like properly go over materials. I feel like that setup needs a little bit more, but no, that's it. Yeah, let's talk about materials. So there are, well, I don't know how many different materials, but there are different materials in this game. Who would have thought? Multiple materials, you know, of all the things that we're picking up and interacting with. Who would have thought there would be multiple? I think that's a multiplayer spot down there. Yeah, but I'm gonna open it anyway, just in case there's some extra stuff I can get out of there. So let me see if I can remember all the material categories. So right here, right, you know, all this surrounding me, that's wood. Yeah, okay. Not getting anything out of that. Okay. Yeah, that's wood. Wood cannot be destroyed by explosives, as you can see. See, it only leaves scorch marks. So then you have metal, which is similarly indestructible, or at least very difficult to destruct. So just getting practice in for when I come back. Oh, I gotta get another one. And metal is also heavier than other materials, and once they introduce water, it sinks. Okay, maybe. And then you have cardboard, which, opposite of metal, is light, definitely lighter than wood, and can be destroyed by explosives. Well done. Quick, grab onto the cart. Let's go and find Zapata before he gets away. I'll grab the cart, and then I'll get in the cart and grab it, so it'll take us down a ramp. It's Donkey Kong. Yeah, let's get that minecart music going. And end of level C. I only died because of the stupid sticker switch thing, which is funny. I can't be mad. I am not mad. You can see on my face. Very not mad. Okay, so yeah. So wood, metal, cardboard. There's sponge. I'm pretty sure the category is called sponge. Sponge or fabric, one of the two. Excuse me. And it can be destroyed by explosives, and also can be grabbed. All right, let's go back. Let's try again for the ace. And then there's glass, which I mentioned is basically ice. It's slippery. It's solid. I think it's... I don't know if they really have hardness scales in this game. Oh, wait. I can get this stuff. Yeah, there we go. No! Aww. Oh, well. I don't know if they really have a hardness scale, but I think... I would think glass is, like, close to wood in its material strength. Because you can also destroy materials by crushing them under something heavier. Cardboard definitely does that. So like if you dropped metal on cardboard, it would be destroyed. I'm not sure like what the strength of glass is. But I think it's a similar buoyancy to wood. So let's just call it slippery wood. These point bubbles, man. And then you have some special materials. Oh, I forgot to mention. No, yeah, I mentioned that sponge is grabbable. So it can be destroyed, it's light, but it's also grabbable, which is anything, basically anything you interacted with in this game that you can grab, it's sponge. Whee! Did I get whatever that is over there? Whatever this is? I did. Oh, but not that. Ooh. Don't know how I didn't get the second thing. And then there's a few special materials. Which, if I remember right, in LittleBigPlanet 1... Do you have something behind you? No. There were only 2 special materials that only show up in the, like, basic materials category and aren't, like, an actual category of material. Which is, So there's dark matter, which is immovable. It cannot be moved. Which is very good for getting your stuff to stay still. You know, you glue something to some dark matter and it's not going anywhere. And it also floats. So it's good for making stuff, you know, float in the sky. If you want to make like a skyland, you know, like islands but in the sky. Not specifically Skylanders, but something to that effect. Or Avatar, if you like the movie Avatar. Not The Last Airbender. Oh, well, never mind. I'm not doing that again. I may be foolish for trying to ace this level, but I'm not stupid enough to try to hit that sticker switch again without dying. I don't need that much street cred. Ah! I was trying to jump on the thing. And then the other mysterious material that only exists as one particular thing is dissolvable material, I think it's called. Or dissolving... I forgot to get that thing! Hang on. I'm already at the beginning of level 1 and I just start over again. Get that last prize bubble. Which, apparently, you can see the one I got before is still collected. So apparently if you restart, it saves the materials you grabbed. No, I overshot it again. But yes, dissolvable material. Which, interestingly, in LittleBigPlanet 2, they introduced light matter, which is basically a second type of dark matter. It just has squared edges instead of the rounded edges of dark matter. But they did not introduce another dissolvable material, I don't think. So you just have dissolvable material, which is very sponge-like. No! It's very sponge-like. It's light. It can be grabbed. It's pretty much the same buoyancy, I think. The difference is you can plug a switch into it to make it disappear when the switch activates. And as far as I remember, that's the only material in the game that works like that. They don't have any other types like that. Which really makes me wonder, back in the savannah, they had a little spot where we jumped down like a cliff ledge, and a bunch of, like, you're supposed to plow through a bunch of rocks on the way down. And then when you hit the bottom... Seriously? Don't hit my bottom! When you hit the bottom, the rocks disappear. So I don't know how they did that. The way people typically would use dissolvable material is they would put a sticker on it to disguise it. So remember that the trick I mentioned about you can take a picture of a material and then put a sticker down to make it these materials pattern? That's what people would do. So if you wanted something that looked like wood but would vanish when you hit a switch, you would get dissolvable material, and then you would take a picture of wood and then stick that picture sticker on the dissolvable material to make it look like wood. Okay. I remember when I beat this level when I aced this level for the first time when I was a kid. So my hands were shaking when I was done because I was so nervous about doing it. I mean, not about doing it, but about, you know, when I got so far. I was like, oh, I'm so close. Oh, I almost did it. It's like the costume piece you get for doing this is really good. It's something you definitely want. So it can be... It's tricky to ace this level, but it's definitely worth it, I would say. In fact, there's another level, which I might try to ace that one too. That one has a really interesting ace prize. I forget which level it is, though, so I'll probably have to look it up. And then proceed to never look it up, and then never bring it up again. How about I just don't blow up the town? Let's just not. I need some water. I guess I didn't have to announce that I was getting water because I can cut it out. But then again, now that I think about it, why cut anything out? Let's do it all in one go. Do it in one take. I missed a checkpoint, but who cares? I'm not supposed to be dying. Focusing for the scorpions. Okay. You know, knock on wood, hopefully nothing goes wrong again. But these levels are relatively short. Excuse me. So, it's the kind of thing where... I was a little bit nervous about that. Oh, I missed some prizes. Hang on, let me get that guy. Can I get, get onto this plane of existence. Get over here. There we go. I knew I missed another object. Yeah, it's short enough where having to replay it isn't that big of a deal. It's just, you know, it means you have to start over from the beginning, which is not great. Never great. Starting over can be very frustrating. But if you take it slow and steady, and you learn from your mistakes, and you jam on the cardboard and try to snap it out of place. Okay. But yeah, this is the hardest part. It's the end, so blow open a couple of walls, get in the minecart, and then we're done. Did I finish my train of thought about doing this all unedited? This is like, yeah, so you know that I didn't just, I don't know, cheat somehow. Like, it's really me. You can tell because I'm the pinata lion. Don't make me go back for more! Don't make me go back for more! Okay, there. I thought I unsatted, but I hit it a little too many times. Okay. We're through. Get all these points. The points that I have earned. Whew, I'm getting nervous. Well done, grab the cart. I don't need to read. Okay, as long as nothing goes wrong here, we will be skating to victory! Yes! And that didn't take as long as I thought it would. Woohoo! For acing the level, you get boots and gloves. The boots aren't that big of a deal, but the gloves are a very big deal. They're like the only gloves in the game. There were other boots, but I don't remember any other gloves, aside from ones that came in DLC, which I probably have some DLC gloves on me right now. Which reminds me, I actually want to show something off. would be a good place to jump into. You know what? Let's be weird. I'll jump into here, and then I'll show you the thing. I'll end the episode, and then next episode we'll start exactly right back where I left off. So, the Marvel DLC pack. It includes Wolverine. I apparently did not sort this category. If I remember right, where are the... There should be Wolverine gloves. It's not alphabetized. Oh, there they are. Wolverine's adamantium gloves. Hello. Do you mind? I'm trying to show something cool. Sir? Sir. Okay. So you can go through a range of expressions, and the gloves will not change. Why would they? They're gloves. But if you do an angry face, the claws come out, which is very neat. Okay, that was it. That was the thing I wanted to show. Hang on. I hit the wrong pause button. I wanted the pop-up menu button, not the main pause button. I am putting on these gloves and these boots as my victory, as a symbol of my victory. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.